My mom, Kimi, certainly lived a life worth celebrating. When I first sat down to write her tribute, I heard her shouting in my ear, telling me that not only did she want to be seen during her celebration of life, she wanted to be heard too. So here she is, the wonderful, the feisty, the fun, Kimiko Kajikawa Clarke.
If I was leader, I could make real fun.
You would have you'd be a fun Girl Scout leader. You wouldn't be a boring Girl Scout leader. Right? You would make everybody sing.
The happiest day of my mom's life was Super Bowl 52 in 2018 when the Philadelphia Eagles beat the New England Patriots. My mom's 90th birthday was December 23rd, just a couple of months ago. She said that her 90th birthday was also one of the happiest days of her life. It really was a simple yet spectacular day. Ted, Chris, and I went over to my mom's apartment with lunch, cake, and an assortment of Philadelphia Eagles, Kansas City Chiefs, and number 15 Patrick Mahomes gifts. My mom loved it. She typically disliked almost every gift we ever gave her, so it was a lot of fun watching her open presents that she actually liked and didn't complain about.
Look at that. I love number 15, Kansas City. I love it.
From the time I was a child, my mom asked me to write most of her thank you cards. Heck, if I'm gonna be honest, my mom even paid me when I was in grade school to write all of our family's Christmas cards. So after my mom's 90th birthday, imagine my surprise when she sent Ted, Chris, and me a thank you card that she not only wrote, but also made a special trip to the card store to buy. Here's the card that she sent. On the card, my mom wrote the words, "Laughter is life." After reading those words, I jokingly said to Ted, "Since when did my mom become a philosopher?" Little did I know that this was the very last card my mom would ever give me. Oh, but what a gift! After 90 years, she concisely summed up her fundamental core beliefs with the words, "Laughter is life."
Happy birthday to you. How old are you today? That is a question mark.
How did a woman who grew up during World War II, fighting starvation and daily bombing raids, who survived the U.S. firebombing of Tokyo in March 1945 that killed 100,000 people, including 9 of her own relatives, who lost her 41-year-old mother to cancer and her 13-year-old sister to a freak train accident 2 days later, who was separated for decades by thousands of miles from her home country and family, who regularly encountered prejudice and dealt with her own serious medical issues. How did she become a woman who effortlessly lit up every room she walked in with her wacky jokes, silly hand gestures, expressive face, and infectious smile? I am so very proud of her. She left the world a much better place. My mom's best friend Miyoko often told me, "Your mom has a pure heart." A great example of her pure heart was the many years she worked as a house parent at the Wood School. She loved and was devoted to her students. Here's a photo of my mom with one of her favorite students, Janie Cole. My mom was considered part of Janie's family and often went on vacations with them. My mom taught me so much over the years. Low IQ men are better, much better than high IQ men. Football is great because not only does it make one cheer, shout, and cry tears of joy, you also get to watch good-looking guys with nice figures sweat and run around. If you play your cards right, you can get the cable guy to sing karaoke with you. If you ever get stuck in a bathroom stall, scream bloody murder, and Anna Marie, the Morrisville Presbyterian Tower social worker, will flip on her back in her nice clothes, slide on the dirty bathroom floor, and rescue you. When preparing for a blood test, tape up the refrigerator and place a "No Open" sign on it. That way you'll never forget to not eat or drink before the test. Don't even bother trying to remember doctors' names. Just call them by their specialty. You know, like Dr. Brain, Dr. Foot, Dr. Ear, etc. And never, ever get an Oriental helper. Orientals are a pain in the butt. They are busybodies, and my mom would say, "Yes, I know I'm a pain in the butt. I'm too much. I know how it is." And that was actually one of my mom's many remarkable gifts. Not only did she make others laugh and smile, she truly had an extraordinary ability to laugh at herself. Several years ago, I started writing down some of the wacky things my mom said and did. I didn't tell her about it. I just wanted to preserve her wacky moments for posterity.
Every drop that run through the vein always make its way back to the heart again. And bound but fantastic in your boots of Chinese plastic.
When my mom found out that I was transcribing her antics for years, she couldn't believe it. She didn't think she was all that funny. When I told her that I was actually planning to write a book about her called My Wacky Mom, she was flattered. She said, "I want to be a star." I had actually completely forgotten that my mom had always wanted to be a star. When I was a kid, she often told the story about how the famous Japanese director, Akira Kurosawa, discovered her at a train station when she was 19. My mom said her parents forbade her to become an actress. Even back in the day, there were too many stories of what happened on the casting couch. For several months, my mom and I worked on My Wacky Mom, recreating some of her wackiest moments. I took photos and video of my mom wearing costumes, using props, and really hamming it up. She was a natural in front of the camera. My mom really got into each role. She got better and more comfortable with every single take.
So I said, "Hey, what the heck? I don't like bingo anyhow." Yeah, I hate the bingo because they kick me out.
Who would think that someone could fulfill their acting dream at 89 years old, 70 years after being discovered by the famous director Kurosawa? When my mom and I finished My Wacky Mom, we visited Ted's family in Massachusetts. My mom was so proud of our project and told all the relatives about it. During the long car ride home, she entertained herself by watching the My Wacky Mom video over and over and laughing each time as though it was the very first time she saw it. My mom also showed off My Wacky Mom to her friends at the apartment building. She told me, "I'm famous here. I'm proud of myself. Everywhere I go in my building, people are saying, 'Here comes Kimiko.'" My childhood friend Pam recently wrote me, "Your mom was such a special and beautiful soul. No light that brilliant ever stopped shining." How true! My mom's light is so brilliant. She truly is a star. Check out how bright her light shines.
I don't know. They are so good looking. Absolutely gorgeous, and they have so many selections. But I have to see the face, yeah, and the body. I rather have a low IQ man. Low IQ men are better, much better than high IQ men. He will obey me. I go crazy.
You went crazy. What'd you do?
I don't know. Maybe I might wet the pants. I'm a happy cry. Thank you so much. That is so sad. You know me?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, so sad. I'm not gonna watch anymore. Ego either. Really bad. That's so bad.
Are you gonna cry?